In this next assessment, you are going to find out what types of values are important to you in the workplace. All right, so you're going to go to the assessments tab again, and this time you're going to go to the career values assessment, and that's going to be the assessment that you take. All right, once you have taken the career values assessment, then you'll come back here and you'll go over to your reports and click on the values test. And then you're going to get your results. In the values test, you're going to have these clusters that they put in order according to how you answered the questions. And so you'll see all of them, but if you were to look at your results next to mine, they will probably be in a different order. All right. And so what this shows me is that in terms of values in the workplace, the most important thing to me is relationships. And if I read this description over here, I can identify things like that it's going to be important to me that I have coworkers that are friendly and supportive. And I could say that's definitely true because I don't want to work by myself, and I certainly don't want to work with people who are cutthroat, nasty, trying to get ahead. I want them to have my back. I want them to be supportive and friendly. I want us to be like a team. All right. Another thing that I could pick out of here is that it's important for me to be of service to others. At the end of the day, in my job, I want to know that I've helped somebody. All right. So I can already see in this particular description that a lot of the things that are interesting to me or important to me in a job are because I am a relationships geared person. All right. I could go through all of these and probably pick things out, but what you're going to find is the careers that you're most suited for are the ones that line up well with your top two clusters. All right. So, for example, if I was to go to my career match now, and I was going to say, all right, based on my values test, and remember, you did your interest test before. Now you're doing the values test. All right. So, according to my values test and the level of education that I wish to achieve, the careers that are most closely suited to me are things in the medical field, counseling, social work and healthcare, and surprise, surprise, education. All right. And so, and of course, if I don't see them on this first page, you can always go to the next page. There's 20 pages of results here that I can look at. But the higher up they are on the list, or the more often you see the same types of careers appearing, then the more likely it is that you're going to be well suited for that according to your values. Now, what's interesting is if you do a composite score, that's taking all of the assessments that you have done. All right. In your case, you may have already only done the interest and the values. I went ahead and I did all four. And so if I click on my composite score with my level of education that I wish to achieve and I hit go, look at how they change. All right. But still, you're going to see some of those same categories. You're going to see the health related fields. You're going to see the education related fields and the social work and counseling fields. So I'm pretty consistent between my values and my interests. And then taking into consideration the other two, this is where I stand. So this is a really great tool to be able to not only pinpoint values and interests, but also to look at these career matches. And for those of you that are particularly, undecided and you're really not sure where you're headed yet, this is a great place to go to for some possibilities. All right. I hope it's helpful.